And New York making a change here. And so he makes both from the line.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And so it's Jennings with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gordon. Again, the Rockets score.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
No one near Felton as he lets it go. What a terrific move that was.
Now Felton not afraid of the paint. Let's
over Billups. And it's Houston with another. Here's Billups. They set the pick. And Sharp has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot goes in.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
So a close game sees New York take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. It's the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
Ellis outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's George. And the rebound goes to Anderson.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Felton with the ball. He's picked up by Reza Shea. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one on George. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Milwaukee.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep.
Durant, unreal.
Now here's Ariza. Pass to Sharp. Back to Ariza. Shoots from the baseline. Goes back up. Sinks that one from the post. Ariza's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
So a close game sees New York take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home that it
understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Here's Ellis, and it's Monte Ellis with the finish.
And Ellis has great speed. He uses it so well that he can sky in for that slam.
Pass to Bitadze. Over Anderson. Bitadze can't hit. New York with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Ellis surveying the D. Grant on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Shoots the 3. And Monte Ellis hits from deep.
You know this, when he starts to make a couple shots, things start to percolate for Monte Ellis. He's a rhythm scorer who knows how to find his groove.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away. And here's Wright. Solid defense from Grant. New York leading by 7. Back to Martin. Screen by Grant. The 3. And Kevin Martin hits from deep. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. One goes.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
New York leading by 12. They set the pick from the wing. Ellis can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Felton with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Ellis, that's good.
You know this. When he starts to make a couple shots, things start to percolate for Monte Ellis. He's a rhythm scorer who knows how to find his groove.
Barnes can't get it to go. Down low. Pass to Young. Ellis wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Here's Wembanyama. It's deflected. Here's New York. They're on a 14-5 run here. Ellis goes in, and he converts the layup. Ellis has got 19 points. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for New York.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
New York leading by 20. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Martin from outside. It's rebounded by Montreal.
Ya lo está dando una paliza de tigre,
And
loco.
here's Doncic from the arc. Chris Anderson pulls it in. And so it's New York with it. And it's Martin penetrating. And finished off by Martin.
And I love it when Martin attacks the lane, proving he's got more than just a
Usted tiene que ser un chamaquito obligado, loco.
Pass to Felton. Back to Martin. Here's Grant. Edwards defending. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Martin with the bucket.
Oh, how about that crafty move by Martin inside and gets a high percentage look.
Now Ellis fires away from outside. No one near Felton as he lets it go. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Low.
Me estoy en el medio, ese hablador. Míralo. Quítaselo. Quítasela, coño.
Suan, toma la tuya.
Game's down!
Por favor, vétela. Diablo, esa fiera.
Otra vez el mismo tipo ese. Ah, ya me tienes harto esto. Ahí está Lobo. El día. Toma, cabrón. Traba esa vaina. Igual como yo hice con el otro.
Míralo, falló el otro, loco. Mira lo que era, mano.
La flor, si la tiré bien, coño.
Mira, no hace fallar, a Jordan. Diablo, este fue... No, loco. Esa mierda. Me ha hecho fallar toda la mierda con Jordan ya, mira. Todo un quedó pisado, 2, 3, ¿qué es lo que voy a meter?
Voy a matarlos ahí.
Baja, cabrón, no te de atrás. Pero falla ahí. No tenemos por aquí, Róbatela, no, G. Róbatela. Oh, mi Dios, no, pero esto es a propósito, mano. Wow, esto es a propósito, ya. Sacando de que nadie la agarró y la bola después de la mierda.
Yo le quité esa fucking tenis, loco, y esa loco.
Todos los tiros te han hablado.
Lo bajan y subiendo.
Ah, algo tengo que aprender del cual. Ese movimiento yo no lo sabía, ese movimiento lo sé yo del cual. Claro, yo no hacía eso. Hay que copiar jugadas de vez en cuando. Coño, pero esta es la segunda vez, tercera vez que me tumban, loco, diablo. La tiene conmigo,
Aquí Molaye, ¿qué se llama él? Aquí Mojagrajo, lo que se llama.
Cuaji,
Bajo agrajo, que se llama eso.
Cuaji no sabe que tenemos la bola en fuego ya.
Vamos, Calvi.
Cuaji dice, coño, conmigo no hacen eso.
Lobo, aquí. Cógela, Hayes.
Ah, si no te dieron el 99 ya.
Ya no me salió,
¿Qué te dieron?
No, que no me salí para afuera para reclamarlo. Estoy un canal, tenemos 10 cuajes y corridas. Vamos. ¡Oh! Te graba eso, ¿no? Mira, se está curando. Coño, pero mira el tipo tirado en el piso. Él la tiró a lo loco y la metió. Yo ni sé, loco. ¿Quién fue que la metió? ¿El tuyo, loco?
No sé. No, el mío Iverson, el que la metió fue el tuyo, fue.
Claro. Te lo de este lado. ¿Qué es eso? Ahorita los laditos. Oh, por mí no. No, mira, visto mamá lleno. Guay, dale para que no saque, ven a los Perú. Perú hasta me borró de... Ay, tira un manotazo. Ahí está Lobo, tira un manotazo. Lobo, ya estoy demasiado picante con Saldavín, voy a retirar. Falló por estar haciendo.
zucchini, taglini, el serenini, danno esa bola, tú estás loco.
Y nada, después nosotros estamos picando de verdad. Guay, pero todo esto no vino a sacar. Para que pruebe un chin de la medicina.
Graceful shot by Roy, making it hard for the defense. Put the flow.
And so it's Felton who will bring it up for New York. They lead by 1. Ellis surveying the D. Shakes him. Outside, Ori.
Este siempre es bueno, no sabe usar.
Over in the corner, Ellis. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Well, Ellis likes the mid-range game. He's got that shot dialed in.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Attempts of the game. Several teams changing it up here. He hits the second from the line. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. That's tipped. Mutombo with the ball. Fires for 3. The rebound by Grant. Outside Martin. Grant outside. Pass to Felton. Screen by Grant. He gets it up. Oh, at the buzzer!
That is how you finish it. What a way to end the half there, guys. Big-time 3 to take the lead at the buzzer.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York ahead. They lead by 1. We've got more.
They will take that look every trip down the floor.
Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
New York leading by 4. There's the pick. And a wide open look here for Ellis. And again, it's New York.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here's Paul. The shot, no good. Good D by Ariza. And so it's New York with it. Ellis, that's good.
And not just a perimeter.
Thaddeus Young on the wing. Here's Martin, defended by Christie. Screen by Young. Here's Martin. Takes it inside. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And I love it when Martin attacks the lane, proving he's got more than just a jump shot.
Pass to Reed. Launches a 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. New York leading by 6. .103 left in the first half. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Drills it from outside.
A nice combo guard who sees the floor well. Martin really an asset to this team.
Back to Cunningham. 3-pointer. The rebound by Grant.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Cunningham for three. Outside for Jackson. They need this. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Here's New York. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Martin for three. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting. And so here is New York after the basket by Atlanta. Clock at 6. Ellis outside. And right on target. Good.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
So it's New York picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Kevin Harlan, thanking you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening. Felton taking his time here. Ellison with the rebound. And a fast break now for New York. Basket good. Wax got his first points of the game.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Mayo with it. Now Felton defending. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Felton. And a fast break now for New York. Ellis can't get it to go.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
That's tipped. Inside. Here's Ellison. Tries again. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Here's Felton following the score by New York.
Team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here he goes. It's deflected. Outside Mayo. Pass to Ellison. New York moving it around. Here's Mayo. Just 5 to shoot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. New York leading by 5. Felton taking his time here. Ellison with the rebound. And a fast break now for New York. Basket good. Wax got his first points of the game.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Mayo with it. Now Felton defending. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Felton. And a fast break now for New York. Ellis can't get it to go.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
So it's Felton who will bring it up for New York. 6-point game. to the inside. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
The ball goes to your home team.
On the wing, Ellis pulls it from 20, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Now here's Ellis. Picked by Yao to the middle. New York needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Wagner outside. That's tipped. Stolen by Ellis. 4-on-3 break. Here's Yao. Pass to Felton. Now Ellis. Clock up 2 there. Ellis has got 13 points in the second half. And the 3 off target. Now here's Ellis. Picked by Yao to the middle. New York needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Wagner outside. That's tipped. Stolen by Ellis. 4-on-3 break. Here's Yao. Pass to Felton. Now Ellis. Clock up 2 there. Ellis has got 13 points in the second half.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody is coordinated and intent. Both teams will make substitutions. New York trailing. Here's Black. Isaac a screen. Good work there as it goes.
Now that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Now here's Ellis. Launches from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. So a close game sees New York take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Craig Anthony, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being here with us. And we'll see you next time.
Keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And one other thing, I love how comfortable they are looking to operate from mid-range. No qualms about taking those wide-open jumpers. Yeah, that was a terrific pass from Wade. You knew he could find people, and that could separate him in this league.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
It's all right, bro. It's all right. That'll be your next step.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Out to the right wing. Tries it from 19. It's rebounded by New York. It's tipped. Smith outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Oh, great effort on the boards. AD playing hard.
Smith for three. Tipped away. The dive for the ball. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. Here's Dallas. Stolen by Wade. Down low. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
A certified bucket. J.R. Smith can catch fire in a hurry and send the defense scrambling.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Two open that time. Made it look too easy. Both three
You gotta practice and have the right player, you know?
Pass to Hachimura.
Okay, you got Brandon Roy. You could do a lot of shit with that nigga. You could do a lot of shit with Anthony Town. All those niggas.
J.R. Smith on the wing. And that falls. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long. Here's Abdul Rahim. Count that bucket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Now here's Ellis. Pass to Davis. Back to Ellis. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Down low. Here's Reed. It's rebounded by New York. left side. Felton takes the three. Drills it from outside.
And the lack of effort to fight over this
bucket.
And whatever it was at halftime worked because their offense far more effective here in the second. They finally found some sets that are working for them.
A nice shot by Van Horn.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's Long. Back to Williams. Pass to Long. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Where Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Martin. Takes a shot at the elbow. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Martin's an active shooter, which is why he gets defenders to overcommit like that.
Both free throws go from Kevin Martin.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the strike, he's going to cash in more than not.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Si no meto esta, perdí el juego, loco.
And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Now Alston. It's Ellis on the wing. Back to Alston. New York moving it around. 6 to shoot. Martin wide open. Lean fires. Knocks down the 3-ball.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
So a close game sees New York take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later. Now, here's Dion. All sorts of time. And Van Horn pulls it down. New York trails by 6. Lopez a screen. Ellis can't get it to go.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Now, here is Martin. Dion missing his last shot. Outside, Martin. Ellis outside. Lopez a screen. With the shot. Shot's good by Ellis. Now Smart to take the lead. And it's White missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Entered on the wing. And again, no good by Chicago. New York leading by 3. Here's Martin. Drives to the hoop. Basket counts.
And I love it when Martin attacks the lane, proving he's got more than just a jump shot.
Nice shot by Smart.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in
their faces with that gun.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Right side, Felton. Ellis outside. Jacks up a three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And slam dunk by Smart.
That is impressive. Marcus Smart just punishing the defense with that finish.
And it's Felton with the ball for New York. 4-point game. And again, New York with the triple. Young with the ball. And it's slammed in by Young.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now here's Oden. Pass to Irving. The three. It's rebounded by New York. Now Alston. Screen by Young. Alston, good. Alston's got his first points of the game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
In the corner, Wilkins with it. Shoots a fader. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. New York leading by 8. Alston with the ball. Screen by Young. Driving in. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's White. And White with the stuff.
Hot off the drive. White is so explosive, leaping off the floor and throwing that one down.
Here's Alston. And the three ball is good.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Irving with a clean look. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Such a confident jumper. It's just like Kyrie knows it's going in the minute he releases it.
Here's Alston. Off target from outside. Chicago trails by 7. On the wing, Irving. For 3, Wilkins. It's rebounded by New York. And here's Alston. He takes it in. Count that bucket. So it's New York picking up the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.
Bring it out, baby.
Malo, venga. No, él no sabe tirar con Curry. Él no sabe tirar con Curry. Se nota. Coge grande, vamos abrando. Coge el grande, ahora en adelante.